I love the story of the feeding of the 5,000. You can imagine being one of the 12 disciples, being involved in this miracle. And then at the end of it, as you're picking up the scraps, you realize each of you, each 12, has a basket of leftovers. And the story helps us see that God is a God of provision. He provides for our needs and even the needs of others that we interact with. And we've got some needs as a church family at the moment. The reality is our costs of running St. Mark's have increased by 20% over the last few months. And as we look towards April, that means kind of some serious consequences for our budget. And you may be aware, if you've been part of our church family, that for a while, every year we run a special offering where we come together and on top of our additional money that we give towards the church, we come together and we ask God, would you enable us to be a generous church to see your provision together? And in the past, we've just been real privileged to be involved in raising finance for a school bus in India, for a grant scheme for our local community, and for a school in Uganda. And as we're approaching our special offering this year, um, aware of these kind of needs that we have, we think it wise and kind of the right thing to do to actually put aside half of this year's offering towards the additional costs of running our building. God led us to this building, and it's been an amazing kind of resource in so many ways and enabled us to bless and touch so many lives. But with these increased costs, we need to take responsibility as a family to be able to pay the bills for those that are coming in. So we'd love our special offering in October, half to go towards running the building and the upkeep of that. But also we want to don't kind of just give in to the need and let that consume us. We want to look to God. And as part of that, we want to take a faith step of also raising some more finance for our friends in Uganda. You may remember a couple of years ago we were involved in raising some finance to build a school there, which is now welcoming in over 200 students and doing incredibly well. It's really kind of the talk of the town, the school. But one of the kind of sad stories coming out of it is that for many of the girl pupils, it's actually dangerous for them to go home at night. And so what they really need is a dormitory. And so we'd love to give half kind of to our building, if you like, but we'd also like to give half to that building and really kind of inject that project with some cash to be able to ensure the safety of these girls in their education. So please, could I ask you to pray as an individual, as a family, as friends together about what God would have you give? Remember, you can't serve God and money, so let's seek the Lord together and ask Him to speak us about how generous He wants us to be on the 1st of October and the 8th of October. Please do come with a kind of written note or a figure in your mind that you want to give or a check, and then we can have all the forms there available for you. So that's the 1st and the 8th of October 2023 for our special offering together. 50% going to the kind of responsibility of the increased cost for our building, and 50% going towards helping see this accommodation for the female students at the school in Uganda. Please do join us in praying and giving generously. Thank you so much.